Good day, welcome all to my channel CC Sharing Space. Thank you for taking this time to tune this video and please take time to subscribe if you like the content of my videos. I'd like to speak about the topic, how do you cope in a marriage or relationship whereby your culture is different between your partner, between you and your partner. Say, for example, your partner is from another culture, maybe he's Indian or Tamil or Hindu background, and you African or any other ethnic group. Okay, how do you cope? The point of relationships is two people getting together and relating, right? As I said in my previous video, you choose who you're going to be with. You choose your friends. The only thing you don't choose is your family, basically, right? But then these days, these people do this only families, but that's not a story for another day, okay? So back to my point. When you choose a relationship with somebody who's from a different ethnic group, when you attracted to somebody else, you're attracted to that person's personality, that person's energy. You're not really attracted to the person's race group. I mean, unless my battery is low, unless you actually are going to look for intention looking for a partner who happens to be Indian or from any other ethnic group, right? But it's about human relations, it's about understanding each other, it's about relating with the next person, right? It's about that attraction, that friendship, that the comradeship that you'll have together if it's a friend. And if it's a relation, it's more about an attraction, that romantic connection you have with that person. Then you develop it, right? You develop it, become friends, then you develop it further and you start having into serious romantic relationships. You get to know the person, you understand the person. So by the time your relationship is now serious, you have really accepted the fact that this person from another culture. Okay, meaning once you've done that, you've accepted that you're gonna learn the person's culture, you're gonna learn the person's way of life, the way of perception, the way they think, because every culture has a different way of doing things, right? So you will now learn those things because you want to be with that person in that romantic relationship. You want to maybe marry that person or be a life partner to that person. So again, it's about communicating, you exposing everything, how you feel about that person and their culture, and also exposing and explaining and teaching your partner about your new culture. It's about sharing, it's about understanding, it's about getting together, it's about listening and communicating, two-way communication. So you will tell the person basically, this is what I find attractive in you, and this is why I initiated this relationship in the first place and accepted your proposal to be with you because of A, B, and C. But I would like to learn more about your culture and I will teach you about my culture. Now, remember that in the I suppose the African and the Indian cultures, family is very, very important. Not so much as in the Western culture. For some reason, it's individualism in the Western world, right? So in the African and Asian and Indian cultures, it's all about family. So when you date me or marry me, actually, you marry my family. You now come part of the unity, part of the family. So you introduce your partner to your family. So you as a person, partner in that relationship, you'll now and become meet your family, your husband's family, and you'll meet your family. And I suggest, I advise that people shouldn't keep secrets. Always be open and honest about all your issues. Even if it is you had a child out of wedlock, you had a teenage pregnancy and you had a miscarriage, whatever story we may be, expose and tell everything to your partner because that's important. Okay, because people use things like that on giving excuses why the relationship should never work. They will say it's because he's from a different culture. No, it's because you the lack of understanding and the lack of honesty. That's why the relationship never worked, not because he's from another culture. Because honesty goes all across all cultures and backgrounds. As long as you're honest with a person, at least if the person doesn't accept what you're telling them in the early stages, you have a chance of backing out, so it's best that way. You back out and then you know that if the person doesn't accept my past uh, issues or experiences, whatever happened to me. So then he doesn't accept me. Okay, he is prejudiced on some. way, however. Right? So that's what you need to do. Be honest and open, and also listen and consider the other person, and always put yourself in that person's shoes and position. If that person, for example, has a child out of wedlock with somebody who's not so-called responsible, socially responsible, that person, maybe the girl that he's got a child from, is a party animal. She'll look after the child and everything like that, right? And well, the relationship never work out. You can't judge your partner for that because that's his past. You need to think about things for now, the relationship you're having now, and then try and understand how you can integrate his child, relationship with his child and his ex into yours relationship. And then also set boundaries. Boundaries, like, for example, if how he's going to communicate with him, how he's going to visit him within your relationship. Because if you're getting married and you're married and there's another uh, child out of wedlock that's in the picture, that child has been part of your family. You got to accept that child because it's part of your husband's life. You cannot be fighting and fighting the baby mama and all that drama. Drama is not needed. You don't need all that drama. All you need to do have is understanding and accepting the next person and accept everything that the person has a past and you have a past too. So you need to accept people's past, right? That goes across all situations. If you're married, in a relationship of mixed cultures, or in the same culture, you need to accept the person's past and whatever baggage it came with it. At the beginning of the relationship, we had an opportunity to continue with the relationship, getting to know all the facts. That's why you need to tell your partner that you need honesty. Honesty is important to you. You need to know. You can't be hearing from others that, oh no, your boyfriend has this past and that past and all the other stuff. You should lay it down flat on the table. Listen, this is my past experiences. This is my baggage and I love you. Will you accept me with all these things? You understand? And you too tell him and expose your stuff as well. It's very important for people to be honest with each other in relationships and accept each other. Because again, relationships is about relating with the next person. It's about love, understanding, communication, compassion, all these good things that make us smile. You know what I mean? You think about love and compassion, you want to smile. So we need that in our relationships, and we need to understand that we cannot judge another person because of his past or her past. It's a waste of time because everybody has skeletons in their closet, as they say. Everybody has a past, undesirable past. Everybody has some sort of stuff they're not happy or proud of that they did in the past. So love is about accepting everything that comes with that person. So even in mixed culture relationships, you got to meet the family, you learn their culture. If you don't like the idea that they want a makoti that cooks and cleans, then you make a decision. You're going to be in this relationship or not. You talk to your new mother-in-law and tell her that I was never brought up like this and I don't believe in this, and yeah, in my home I'll have a maid, a house helper and stuff. I won't be doing all these things. You need to put your cards on the table so they can understand the type of person makoti you're going to be. They call it makoti, in the Zulu culture. What type of makoti you're going to be to them, what type of daughter-in-law you're going to be to them. That because remember, in today's society, we don't always live together with our in-laws. We got our own little place and we visit our in-laws. So they should know the stance type of person you are. And they should know that these are the boundaries, that they will not get involved in your marriage. They will not come in and have big says in your marriage. They are in-laws. That's what they are. And you need to understand, your husband too must understand that you need to put your relationship first and then his family second, because these two dynamics, they have their own places. It's like mother-in-law and wife have their places. You can't, mother-in-law cannot expect to behave like a wife and tell the couple how to do their things and how the wife should behave, things like that. So all these dynamics cause issues in all types of marriages and relationships, you see. So it's important that we put our cards down, and we tell the person exactly what we expect. If you're not happy in the relationship or where your husband or your partner is treating you, you should put it down that I'm expecting this from you and I will give you the same. Now remember that you need to expect what you can give too. If you're expecting respect and consideration and compassion, give that same thing. Remember the say that you get what you are. So if you're compassionate, you're full of respect and all the good things, you will get the same back. So if you're nasty to your husband and your in-laws and you're rude and you're selfish and all the other stuff, you'll get that back and then you will be upset. And then you'll be saying that my in-laws don't treat me well or my husband doesn't treat me well. You see? But anyway, life is about sharing and sharing is caring. So thank you so much for listening to this video. I'm going to stop it right here. And please subscribe to my channel. And please give me some advice on what you would like to see and what you think about my channel and my content. Thank you so much.